evening and welcome back to Mage Quest. I'm Modi Apparandus. Last episode we worked on the Arcane Boar from Thaumcraft, and on this episode I'm going to take another look at that quick here because I did some work on it between episodes here, and then we're also going to work on a better Botania setup using Blood Magic. So let's get going. Alright, so as I mentioned, we're going to take another look at the Arcane Boar here. We got a creeper. Oh, that's right! I did a little bit of work between episodes here, making the paving stones of warding here. And that should keep the nasty creatures out of my business by blocking them from walking in. I can walk through like normal, but they cannot pass. And I think that's what this creeper down there was struggling with just a minute ago. Oh, where'd he go? Well, I hope that's what he was struggling with a minute ago here. Let's take a look downstairs. No, I think he's outside still. Let's take a look around. Oh, there he is. And so he cannot come in now because we have these warding paving stones of warding here. He's gonna get stuck at the wall. And he's trapped. And I can actually fire through it at him. Bam. And he goes flying. So, very cool. Protects myself without messing up my entrance ways at all. I don't have to do any weird doors or anything like that. This is the way to do it, I think. So I think I'm going to make more of those because they're really, really cool. They're really, really useful. I could definitely use them around my blood magic stuff here so that people stop blowing up all my runes and my ritual stones and all that. Ooh, excuse me. Blowing up all my runes, my ritual stones and all that here. I got the Well of Suffering set up again downstairs, and it is going pretty well, as you can hear. It's working just fine. I have the Master Blood Orb here, sitting in the altar, collecting all of the LP from these guys as they get killed off here. And I did some expansion on the Blood Magic altar itself and add some more runes of augmented capacity, add some more runes of sacrifice, so I'm up to like 3,000 per kill now. Something weird like that. Get out of the camera. There we go. 2,000 something, 2,300 maybe, I don't know. Getting close to 3,000. Yeah, it's pretty high, and it's draining out pretty fast. But we'll get back to Blood Magic here in a minute. We do want to do some more work with this today, but first I want to go downstairs and take a look at the Arcane Boar, because I did a little bit of work on this between episodes here. I got a nice little setup, I think, that is pretty movable. I think it'll be okay. We just got to change some things for it, but let's head down there and I'll go show you what I mean. So, if we need to move this all, which we will soon because it's actually close to being finished with the 4 directions, or 3 directions rather, I don't want to dig back this way, with the 3 directions anyway. But what I did was a golem setup. And I'd put some more paving stones here because there are a lot of creatures that spawn down these tunnels. I didn't put any of this direction yet, but I really should, as soon as possible. This will block them from coming in, of course. But anyways, what these guys are doing here, this guy is set to empty, this clay golem here, and he's only set to do cobblestone rather, coal, and dirt. And he will take it, let's equip our armor back on in case some bad guys decide to creep up on us. He will take out that stuff and put it in these barrels here. And this one here, for instance. Now what this is doing, it's connected to the arcane furnace here, alchemical furnace here. And it is, well, once we put some coal in there, it'll start making more Perditio and Terra. So I have a couple of void jars here. And basically this one will just void any extra Terra because I don't really need it for any reason. And then this one will take all of this Perditio and put it into the Arcane Boar. Now I just need to move the pipe when I move the boar, and I shouldn't have to do too much to change the setup. I'll have to put this this golem different places. And I can't get too far away, otherwise he'll run out of range of the area here. But I can move this down a little bit that way maybe, and just go back these 2 directions and mine out like this entire area pretty much. That's the plan anyways. So I'm gonna actually start this thing back up again now. Do I have, oop, not towards me. Not that way, there we go, okay. And let's power it on and let it go, cool. So someone suggested getting a pickaxe of the core down here because it gives you the possibility of getting native ore clusters. Oh, this is going the wrong direction. That's part of the problem there. Let's put this the right direction. Is that right? There we go. Okay, good. So now he's going to work, and he's going to be dropping off all of the cobblestone into here. This cobblestone should fill into here. We'll put a thing in here so it starts making some more here. I'm just going to do like half of it, because we always actually end up with too much Essentia, I think. And this guy's just going to go deliver it back and forth. He's set up for I believe it's an alchemy, automatic, whatever they call them. Automatic runes? I forget what they're called, man. The modules in these guys. But he's set with the alchemy one, so he's basically, his job is just to take it from the furnace over to these 2 jars, and that's all he's gonna do, just back and forth all day long. and he goes pretty quickly, so that's pretty good. He's only got a few steps to go with. And then this guy's running back and forth with all of the good stuff here, anything we want, and all of the good stuff we really want will remain in the chest here. So all of the ores and that kind of thing that we want to keep will stay in the chest here. But these are great. These make these nice long like tunnels, and we gotta be careful here obviously because there's a lot of stuff left behind. We can come back here with a pickaxe and mine all this stuff here and grab it. But yeah, this is great. I love the big tunnels it makes. I love how it looks with the 3 by like 3 circle there, 3 by or 5 radius circle. And yeah, this goes all the way down and then just runs out of range at the very end here, the last second. So very, very cool. This works out nicely. I really like the way it looks when it's finished. We can actually use these tunnels for something down the road maybe. I don't know what we'll use them for, but maybe like a railway. If we keep moving it down the road here, we can just make a train station or something like that coming through here. It looks like a subway almost right now. Very, very cool. We definitely have to come back in here with the pickaxe though and mine the rest of this stuff here because it's a lot left behind. But we could just move this thing down just a few feet and then start the whole process over again here, going back and forth, back and forth. So very, very cool. Okay, so that's that. This is what I've worked on, and it's a nice little setup. Pretty movable. I just got to move this tube and move the golem to where the chest is going to be down the road here. Was that diamond? Oh my gosh. Well then, let's get our pickaxe, our Fortune 3 pickaxe out and see what we can get from these. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5 already. Oh my god. Man, love it. Gotten diamond. Great. 16 diamonds from that little patch there. I think it was only like 5 or 6 things. That's pretty good. Okay, let's take these back upstairs here, and we'll work on phase 2. Oh, before we go upstairs, I want to grab a few more obsidian, actually, and it shouldn't take any time at all, so I won't edit this out at all. But we need a few more obsidian to do some more ritual stones. These ritual stones take 4 obsidian apiece, and I probably want a few more, actually. I'll probably grab 8, because we'll need... Oh, I might need more than that, actually, now I'm thinking about it. I might have to cut this out, because we need a bunch more obsidian to make more ritual stones. Oh my goodness! That water was supposed to protect me. What are you doing, water? Oh, I heard a something. I heard a little noisy something down here. How much is that? 6. Okay, I need to get a few more though. Okay, so I'm gonna take a minute here and hopefully not get killed by any weeping angels. And then I'll get some obsidian and we'll be right back to set up some more ritual stones. Alright, so I did a little bit of mining here and I got enough obsidian to make 12 ritual stones and 3 master ritual stones. The master ritual stones are what I needed the most obsidian for because they require obsidian for these, 4 obsidian for these, and then each one of these requires 1 obsidian, I guess, technically. So it's quite expensive to make this based on obsidian as far as that goes. We don't really have an automated way of doing that just yet, but maybe down the road we'll get that going. But what we're going to be doing, oh, we got an Isaac in here. Hello, Isaac. Prepare to die. Get him out of there. Oh, there's a couple of them there. Oh, that was the, that's right, he's got several forms. Yeah, he's got the bloody Isaac and all that stuff. Alright, whatever. So, previously, Botania and Blood Magic were working well together because we had these thermal lilies. And what I was doing is just coming over here and using this sigil of, the lava sigil, that's the one. And, I was gonna say sigil of holding, but that's what's inside of it. It's a lava sigil. And just filling these bad boys up here, and then letting the thermal lilies take the lava out of those. And this takes about 1,000 per use. Yeah, so if we right click with that, it's 1,000 per use. So, well, you know, actually it's changing because it's the Well of Suffering is going right now, and this is going to be constantly increasing, which is the point here. We want the supply of LP constantly going up here because this is going to be a nice automated process to generate more and more mana for our Botania system here. This is rather slow, even with the 4 thermal lilies going and all of these day blooms. These day blooms don't do a whole lot, and the hydrangeas do okay, but we can do better. We can do better and have a nice little compact idea using the ritual of, actually the Serenade of the Nether is the name of the ritual, and it provides a lava source block on top of the ritual. And so we're gonna use that to basically power these 4 things, and we're gonna have like basically a tower of lava power is the idea here. So what we're gonna do now is we need some dirt, and we're gonna take up these thermal lilies here, even though they're not done doing their thing. That's okay. We'll get more LP, and now that LP is pretty much set in stone, I mean it's replenishable. We'll have plenty of opportunity to use these in the future. So we're gonna take down all of this stuff. I think actually just redo the whole system over here because my farm needs to move anyways because this blood magic thing is encroaching on it anyways. So let's take down all of this stuff. And hopefully there's enough room in my backpack for all this. And do I want to take these down? Oh man, it was so much work to set this up. Maybe we could just move it without changing it. We need a mana tablet, I think, because if we want to move this, we're going to drain out all the mana out of it. And I don't want to do that necessarily, so we'll want to move it to a new mana pool using a mana tablet, I think, if I can find where we might have had that one. I know we had it, I saw it recently. I don't remember, don't remember where I would have put it. This looks promising. Nope. Was it in here? I just saw it. I am so unorganized around here. I'm working on getting a new room going here for organization purposes, but so far, no good. There it is, mana tablet. Okay, so let's drain all the mana out of, let's drain all the mana out of that into this mana tablet, and it's starting to rain, which means the hydrangeas are gonna be working just fine. So let's see, sparing 2 items, yes, and we'll throw this on top, and it'll start draining out all the mana into it. Hopefully, the whole 1 mana tablet can hold all of the mana inside the pool here. That's the one thing I'm concerned about here. Should we take these down? I guess not. All right, so it's draining out, and it's going pretty quickly. Yeah, it'll all fit in there, I think. If we miss a little bit, that's fine. Not the end of the world. Let's take this down, remove it. We're gonna move this whole shooting match over here. We'll move this stuff later, though. Mostly, I just want to get this whole thing set up right now. Let's move it over closer to the mountain over here. Let's level this off quick. And we'll put it over here for our new setup. And seeing as how it's night and raining, maybe I should take a little nap here. And we'll come back the next day and finish this up in the morning light and no rain, hopefully. All right, so I got this all leveled out here so we can have a nice big area. We actually won't need that much room because this is a pretty compact thing we're gonna be building here today. I wanna put it like this, I think. Okay, so what we'll do is put the Master Ritual Stone down right here, and then we'll start, we need a Ritual Diviner here. That's what we need to pick the right ritual. So let's grab that out of our Blood Magic chest right here, and we should have everything we need to do this. So what we're gonna do is set this to the right ritual here. And it is the second one on the list here, I think. Serenade of the Nether, just takes 4 stones. And then we'll put in some dirt blocks here. And like this, I guess it doesn't need to be dirt, but like so. And then, well, how do we want to do this? Let's do it like this, actually. Yeah, let's do it like this. So as these thermal lilies use the lava here, it will automatically regenerate itself using LP. It takes, I want to say, 100 LP only to regenerate this. Oh, it's 500 LP. It's 500 LP. Compared to this way before we were using it, it was 1,000 LP. So this is actually cheaper. It takes a little bit more to get going here. But, yeah. We're going to have an on-off switch for this too, I think. And, how are we going to work that? I'll have to think about that here. But, yeah, we'll have an on-off switch for this so we can turn it off when we don't want to generate any more mana. If the pool gets full, I don't want to keep wasting. Actually, it will be okay. It should shut itself off if everything gets full. That'd be a great problem to have if we could get that far. So, what we'll do now is put the thermal lilies down here. And we'll put one here, 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 and here. And then we need our activation crystal, which we can get from the chest over here. And weak activation crystal, okay. So, now, when we activate this, let's see, let's think about where we want to put stuff here. I say we put the new altar over here someplace. We'll figure this out later. It might be nice to have a little structure over here too. So maybe we'll do that. So we'll put the altar over here someplace. Let's say like right here. Then we'll put the this right next to it here. Is this full? It is full. Okay, so that was everything it could hold basically. We'll take this with us. No more room in my pack anymore. Wow, so much grass. Okay, let's throw that down. And gosh, okay, let's throw down just a green mystical flower. That's fine. And we'll put this right here. Like so, and then this like so. And then we'll set this to draw mana from items. And then we'll throw this on top, and it'll put the mana back in. It should be on top. There we go. That'll put the mana back into the pool. So no fuss, no muss. We'll get everything moved over then. Okay, so next what we want to do for our power here is put down some mana spreaders. We'll do 3 mana spreaders for this actually, and we'll do 1 mana spreader per level of this thing. That's right, we're gonna have multiple levels here. So let's stop that from getting... So if we highlight this, it tells us what mana spreader it's going to. So if I hover over this with the thing here, it tells me it's going to that mana spreader there. So that's the idea. We'll have 3 mana spreaders here, 1 for each of the levels of this little ritual thing here. So next we need to activate the Master Ritual Stone here to start these things producing, but maybe we'll do them all at once. Actually, we can't do them all at once because you need to do them one at a time, so I can get access to each one. So what we'll do here, I really don't know how we're gonna shut this off when we need to, but I think it'll be okay. If the thing gets filled up, the only problem is if we run out of LP, it could kill us. That's the only flaw with this plan, but we'll do it. Okay, energy flows through ritual, and we should see lava appearing here. And we should see our LP took a little bit of a hit there, but it's still at 100,000. Wow. And so each one of these should be going now. Slowly. This one will probably go next. But the nice thing is this is infinite now. So this mana spreader will be sending it constantly. The reason we want separate mana spreaders for each tier of this thing is because they can fill up quite quickly, especially if all 4 of these are going at once. Now they are, and this is barely enough to keep going for just 1. So, yeah, it's already full. So we need to definitely have 3 mana spreaders, 1 for each of the tiers we're gonna do here. So next we'll work on the second tier here, and we'll start laying that down. So let's go like so. Like so, like so, like so, and then we'll put in the, how do we want to do this? Put in this, and we'll put in this. Don't want to waste one of these in the lava accidentally. And then we'll take our Ritual Diviner out and put down the more Ritual Stones. And then we'll put down more dirt. Another layer of dirt. And then what we should do is activate this. As long as we already have the exposed here, we can activate this right away here. And then we'll put down the next mana spreader. This is kind of important because we put down the flowers before we put down the mana spreader, they'll probably connect to that one. So we want to make sure we connect it to each individual mana spreader, and we're not going to have it go down. We're going to have it poison right at the pool here, just like that. And we might want to move this pool a little bit closer down the road too, so they're not shooting so far away. But that'll be another project here. So this one is actually full, man. This might be too much. This is overkill, actually, based on what we're using here. So these ender lilies, or thermal lilies, are gonna fill up quick here. Yeah, this one's already filled, which also is a balancing way. We won't use up too much lava because these will be filled up and all that. So that'll be good. Okay, so now let's get up to the top here. Hopefully I can make this jump. Ooh, almost in the lava. That would have been a little scary here. And then when we put these down, they should be connecting to that one. Yes, they are connecting to that one. So you can see when you hover over it which one it's connecting to, and it's connecting to the second tier now. So this will work perfectly as long as we do it in the right order here. And then we'll put down another piece of dirt here. And then put dirt on top of these. Put down our ritual stone and get the third tier going. And then we'll put down our ritual stones on top of that. And then another round of dirt. And then we put down the last mana spreader right here. And connect it like this. Nope, wrong thing. That's okay, we already got it done. And connect it to here. And now we've got a tower of lava power going. Let's disconnect this one then. And then we'll put down the flowers. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to make the jump now. Ooh, maybe I can. No, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Let's see. Okay, cool. So now we'll activate the stone one more time. And how close to dying did we get there? I didn't think about that. Oh, we did pretty good. We spent about 20,000 LP just working here, but I think it'll be worth it in the end because this will connect to there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now, if we need to move these things ever or break them, we will have to redo this entire system, unfortunately. Now this should be going here in a minute. Thermalities, go. Come on, guys. You can do it. Which one wants to go first? Come on. These last round of Thermalilies are not going. Oh, there it goes. Now we've got it. Okay, with these 3 bad boys firing up, we should have a beautiful system of mana here, filling this bad boy up real fast. So let's take a look here quick. Can't see how fast it's going, unfortunately, but I think this will be definitely better than the system we had because these things would run out before, and now let's take this one down. And then yeah, we'd be wasting time and wasting efficiency by just having to run back here all the time. Now these things would be going non-stop here. And let's make sure this is good. And make sure these are all focusing on the right one still. That one's full. That one's full. That one's full. They can't send fast enough, pretty much. So they're sending non-stop. They might go faster if we move this closer, because I think they don't start sending until the first one's received. They won't send more than one at a time. So as you can see, as soon as it's sent, this will start going again. So once this mana pool gets filled, I think I'll put down a second mana pool and direct them towards something a little bit closer. That way they should be going pretty much non-stop then, and maybe they won't get filled up. So this isn't even as efficient as it could be right now, but still, it's pretty good. I think this little Tower of Power here is going to be quite nice for Botania. Get us lots of mana, do all the things we want to do in the future here, which will require a lot of mana, I am sure. There's a lot of things that they warn us that will require a lot of mana, so yeah, we'll be ready, I think, for what this thing can do now. So let's see here quick. It's hard to say how fast it's going, but I mean it went from 50% to about 55% pretty quickly here, and these mana pools are rather large, all in all. So that is going to do it for this episode. That is my little synergy I thought of between Botania and Blood Magic. Hopefully it is pretty efficient. We'll see. We'll have to do some tweaking on it possibly in the future here. But if you enjoyed this episode, please let me know in the comments or via likes, and I'll see you guys back next time for more. Have a good night.